Welcome back, Wolfpack Gorillas here, and this is a guide to getting all the O powers in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Now, this is actually really easy. All you need to do is go to Mauville City and talk to Giddy here, and he'll talk some stories into you, and then you just kind of go through this whole cycle with all the people that show up, and you pretty much get most of the O powers right there. I'm going to leave an annotation to skip about halfway through the video, because this is really fun. If you want to have no spoilers, it's really cool to talk to him and all of his friends, and kind of get a really good feel for the story. If not, we can just kind of go through and watch all the new people come and go as they do. So it depends on if you don't want spoilers, hit the link in the description or the annotation for the timestamp. And if you just want to hear me talk about all the craziness of this, then you can go and do that as well. Alright, so once Giddy leaves, you just have to leave the Pokemon Center and come back in. And then there's going to be a new guy waiting here. Hipster, he's going to throw down some fresh hip lingo all on you and be all like, yo, what's up, we all psyched about this and it's going to be cool because I'm a hipster and I gotta be happening and talking about all those things like that. So that's going to be that. You're going to get a couple more O powers from him. He's going to leave, so you just leave the Pokemon Center, come back, and now the Bard will be here. He's going to do what Bards do and then sing you some stories, have some tales, and he's just going to make you feel a little better about your day. So you listen to his songs, and then it's actually really quick for him. He just comes and goes, so now we head back into the Pokemon Center, and this is the cool guy. This is Trader. Trader will actually trade you for secret base decorations, Duskull Doll, Pokeball Cushion, Tire, and a flowering plant. Now the trick here though, is you can only trade 2 items. Like, you give him a potion, antidote, or Pokeball and he'll give you the item back, but you can only trade with him twice. So you can, I believe you can get these items throughout the other shops that sell secret base items. So it's not the biggest deal if you don't get the 2 items, but it's just such a super cheap way of getting like a Tire or a Duskull Doll. So choose your 2 that you'd prefer to have, and then you're done trading with him. He'll head off, and then now he gets to be joined by the Storyteller. The Storyteller, he's pretty crazy. He tells you some cool stats about your game, and then goes and finishes off from there. So after that, once you've beaten the Elite Four, you come back to the Storyteller, and then he'll tell you to visit him and his friends in the apartment, and then this is where the next step of the story comes through. Well, now we need to get to the Mauville apartments, and that's actually pretty simple. Just talk to Wattson. He'll invite you to his apartment, so he's in the courtyard right next to the Pokemon Center. But we're just going to use this to gain access to the apartment complexes where Giddy and all of his friends are. So we just head up through the hall, make a right, go through the elevator, and then we just come and go to this guy's apartment on the right down the hallway. Now, this is also where the spoilers come back in again. It's still a very fun story. Now, this part you might want to be able to do on your own, but you just, talk to Giddy, go across the hall, talk to the lonely man, go back to Giddy, go back to the man, and then we probably get to go through one of the craziest sequences ever, and this is why it's like, you guys, you don't want to miss this. Enjoy this in your game. Crazy spoilers, but then when all of these shenanigans are done, it's Mr. Bonding! So yeah, now you have all the O powers. Mr. Bonding is going to go and share his shenanigans with the world by giving O powers throughout X and Y, which makes me think that this game actually takes place before X and Y, which is actually really cool for the Pokemon timeline. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's how you get all the O powers. Very fun, ridiculous, simple quest, but it's really cool to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a nice day.